Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Ladies and gentlemen, please find your table and take your seat. Audio Jungle. Audio
Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
All right. Well, again, we're going to start our program in about 5 minutes' time. You can find your table number on your name badge, and of course your meal ticket as well. Make sure that you put that out. And to our viewers watching from home, hello, viewers watching from home. We're so glad that you could join us in our program. We're going to start in a few minutes. If you're watching from home, get ready to give to ACRS by going to the link at the bottom of your screen there, or you can text ACRS to the number on your screen, 366283. You're going to be one step closer to tonight's Raise the Paddle. And if you have any questions online, you can call our helpline below, or you can reach us on the chat on YouTube. Again, if you're just making your way in, come on in. We're glad you're here. We're going to start our program and entertainment shortly. We're glad you're here. This is the hottest party in town here at MOHAI, the ACRS Gala.
Audio Jungle.
just hold for a minute, I guess.
I'll take my cue from you.
Hold 1 second. We're waiting for a... Not ready for my speed. Like it. These are the start.
Are you going to introduce us first?
Yes. That's pretty much all I'm going to do is say, have a seat, and now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
All right, folks. Well, come on in, find your table, take your seat. We've got a little prelude to tonight's program, which we're going to begin right now. Again, if you need any help finding your table or your seat, don't hesitate to ask a volunteer. They would love to help you out. And if you're confused, you're at the ACRS Benefit Gala. We're super excited that you're here. And to start off tonight's program, we've got very exciting entertainment for you. Please welcome to the stage, performing an original piece entitled In the Beginning, the Morning Star Korean Cultural Center. Here they are. One more time for the Morning Star Korean Cultural Center. That was fantastic. Wow. We're going to begin our actual program at 7:30 for our online audience as well, tuning in tonight, which is only about 2 minutes away. That's right, just 2 minutes away. In the meantime, look, you're seated. You've already got salad here at your table. It's going to fly by these 2 minutes. And when that time comes, we will officially begin our actual program tonight. I believe we're 1 minute away from that. Is that correct? All right, 1 minute. I will return to the stage in 60 seconds' time.
Okay, ready? Bring her on in, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your MC for the evening from King 5 Television, Mr. Brady Wakayama.
Hey everybody, how we doing? How we doing? Are we feeling good or what? Yeah, feeling good? There you go. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ACRS Benefit Gala at MOHAI. We made it, guys. We're back in person. We love it. We love it. And I'm Brady Wakayama with King 5 TV, and I'm honored to be your MC tonight. Join me in first thanking, of course, the Morning Star Cultural Center for kicking off tonight's program. That was absolutely wonderful, right, guys? Now, we are grateful to have you join us to support Asian Counseling and Referral Service, an amazing organization that provides essential services to Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, Pacific Islanders, and other community members in over 40 languages. Now, these programs range from mental health and substance abuse counseling to senior activities and nutrition services, job training and citizenship classes to our food bank, and many innovative youth and family programs. And of course, ACRS certainly means a lot to myself and my family. My grandfather, along with my grandmother, actually helped found the ACRS Walk for Rice, their biggest fundraiser. So, and Herb Suchie is in the house tonight, so please give a round of applause for my grandfather, Herb. There he is, red shirt, looking good, looking spry, 90 years old. And again, tonight we will certainly learn more about ACRS and celebrate the strength and resilience of our communities.
Yes.
And exactly, and here we go too. Here is Ron Hippie, our auctioneer
Back
tonight.
again. Hey everybody, I'm Ron Hippie, your auctioneer again. How many of you tuned in the last couple of years on the television screen and saw me there? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to be here in person with you because I didn't get to see you guys during all that time. So I'm thrilled to be here tonight. I know you are. Tonight is all about coming together as a community. And when you donate, you provide hope, opportunity, and voice to over 30,000 people each year in our region. So thank you in advance for what you are about to do tonight. And again, to the folks watching at home, hi, we see you, we know you're there. Closed captions are available. So it's on our YouTube live stream. Just click on the CC icon and you can get closed captioning for tonight's broadcast. Also, viewing from home, get ready to give to ACRS by going to the link and texting to the number that's on the bottom of your screens right there. If you have any questions, you can call the helpline on that. Or you can talk to us through the chat on our YouTube. Other than that, settle in, take your shoes off, get comfortable, and enjoy tonight's program.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And again, before we really get started, we would like to take this moment to recognize we are on the indigenous lands of the Coast Salish peoples. Now, we offer acknowledgement to Coast Salish relatives and other Lachute Seed-speaking people and communities. And community resilience is a foundation built by the generations before us. This is strengthened by empowering truth and history. We are proud to gather here tonight at the Museum of History and Industry, which recognizes our region's settlers, colonialist origins, and its impact on racial inequity. Their work in preserving our history includes amplifying stories by communities of color and broadening the historical narratives shared in our region. Now, their commitment to racial equity reflects the values of ACRS, of course, which has fought for social justice and the visibility of historically marginalized peoples for nearly 50 years. And at this time, too, we want to thank our sponsors who have made this evening possible. We'll start out with these folks up top here. Orca Bay Foods. Many thanks to Phil Crean and the whole team at Orca Bay Foods. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
And we certainly have a long list of sponsors that have helped us get here tonight. Let's hold our applause until we get through the great sponsors, of course, with our premier sponsors, Amazon and Asians at Amazon, Muckleshoot Indian Tribe, and our partner sponsors, University of Washington School of Social Work, UPS. Visionary sponsors, Always Caring Home Care, Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center, Group Health Foundation, Heschel Federman LLP, JP Morgan Chase and Company, Pacific Market International, Wajimaya. And our keynote sponsor for tonight, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Gates Asian in Philanthropy. And advocate sponsors as well, East West Bank, Equity Funding, Kaiser Permanente, KPMG, Seattle Psych Studio, and of course our community partners, Deloitte Services LLP, Lyft, Providence Swedish, and of course our media partners too, King 5 TV. So again, a big thank you for all these amazing sponsors. Seriously, long list, a lot of great foundations, organizations as well.
We could not do it without you.
And again, this event would also not be possible with our ACRS Board of Directors. So give them a round of applause too. This takes a village now. The Gala Committee as well, and auction donors for their outstanding leadership and support. And if you serve on the ACRS board or have previously served on the board, please stand and be recognized. Seriously, stand up. Stand up, people.
There they are.
Hey,
There
there's
they
more
are.
than this. We know it. There's more than this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done. Now, of course, we are all here for one reason, to support ACRS, right? That's what we're here for, to support, give back. Now, let's have some fun along the way, too. With us tonight is, of course, again, auctioneer extraordinaire Ron Hippie.
Hey.
Ron, please join me.
Honored to be here.
And let's hang out, man.
Yeah. So, yes, so we've thanked everybody. Is that correct? We thanked them. We're ready to move on. Thank you, Brady. How exciting is this? Again, such a thrill to be live, face-to-face, in person. What a thrill that is and a treat. The ACRS Gala Committee has worked hard to procure these exciting live auction packages. I hope you got a chance to peruse these in your program there. There's some spectacular ones. Many of these are exclusive or one of a kind. That's right, you cannot get them anywhere else. You can't go online, you can't go to the store. This is the only place here tonight that you can get some of these items. Our overall fundraising goal is $325,000, and tonight we're going to take a big step towards getting there. And one of those big steps is going to come from our viewers at home. Here's a special treat for you watching at home. We have a very exciting $5,000 match from the Dorsey and Whitney Foundation exclusively for you, the online donors. That's right, every dollar starting now up to $5,000 will be matched. That means doubled. Your $1 becomes $2, your $100 becomes $200, your $1,000 becomes $2,000. Starting right now, that's for the online viewers exclusively. So we got our eyes on you, we're excited, and we know you're going to step up big tonight. Just go to the link again that you see down below or text ACRS to the number below. But without any further ado, I think it's time for us to jump right into a live auction. Again, we've got some great items in there. We'll tell you about them. You can also read about them, but some of them you'll actually be able to see in person. In fact, this first one is one of those. Without any further ado, let's take a look at auction item. Sorry, you know what? Before we get into that, we got to get these paddles out. So folks, we're about to do a live auction. The next step is I need each and every one of you right now to reach under your chair or into your purse or on your table or wherever that rectangular card is with those 3 numbers across it. That's the most important card you're going to use tonight. Besides your credit card, of course. So that card is what you're going to be lifting a lot tonight to help raise funds for ACRS. So I want to see, especially for our photographers in the room, I'd love to see every single card up right now. Let's get those cards in our hands and wave them up high because our photographers are going to take some great photos. In fact, here we go with a pretend auction. Start me up for all the sunlight in the entire year. You'll get it exclusively for you. Start me up at $1,000. Let's go $5,000. How about $10,000? How about $100,000? $250,000, going once, going twice, sold. You win it. Sunshine for the rest of the year, exclusively for you. That's how it works, folks. Those cards, you're going to be doing just that, and you're going to start doing that right now with our first live item. Brady, tell us about this item, and can you guys come on up and show us this item?
Yeah, come up here, folks. All right, number 1, 2 signed and framed prints by Seattle artist Michelle Kamada. Koi by Candlelight and Maidenhair are 8x10 framed Z-Clay prints signed by the artist and depict Kamada's signature style of vivid color and texture. Kamada worked as a graphic artist at the Seattle Times for over a decade and was exhibit director at Wing Luke Museum of the Asian Pacific American Experience. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Michelle's work has been shown at Fry Art Museum, Center of Contemporary Arts, Bumbershoot, Nordstrom, and the Society of Illustrators Museum of New York. Her work is the newest addition to ACRS's art collection.
Can we get a big thank you to Michelle Kamada? Thank you so much, Michelle. Again, if you need a resume, you just heard all these. Fry Art Museum, Bumbershoot, Nordstrom, Seattle Times. This artist has been shown and continues. These are beautiful prints. In fact, I'm going to let you two spread out through the room and let people get a up-close view on these beautiful prints here. You're going to win them both. If you win this item, this is our first live item. Folks, here we go. It's an auction. Who wants to take these beautiful prints home? Hang them up in your house, at your work, at your school, anywhere you want. There's 2 of them. You could put 1 in different places. Here we go. Start me off at $100. $100 for both of these. There's $100. Let's go 2. How about 2? I got got it. Let's go 300. 300 in the front. Now 4. 400. Thank you. 4 over here. Who's going to take us to 5? In the corner. Thank you. 500. We're at 6 now. I need $600 to take these prints away. I got 5 in the back looking for 600. Thank you. 6 right here in the middle. Who wants them for 7? Take it back for 7. They're currently in first place. You're all in second. 600 right here. I need $700 to take these away. You can see them up here. You can also get a close look. Just wave your card if you want them to come over and show it to you. That's how it works. Looking for $700 to take both these prints away. 700 over in the corner. Thank you very much. Now 8. Now 8. Who's going to go $800? We got 2 prints here for $800. 7 is the bid. I need 800 to take it away. 800 in the center. Thank you very much. How about 9? 8 is bid. I just need another $100 and you get both prints. 800's bid here. I need $900. 9 from the corner. We got a volley going back and forth. It's a rally, folks. How about $1,000? I got 9 bid here. How about $1,000? Don't mind us, folks. These 2 tables just having a live auction. Looking for $1,000. I got 900 bid over here. I'm looking for $1,000 to take these prints away, but we're going once. I got 900 bid right over here, looking for $1,000. These are going to go, and they're going to go permanently. This is your second warning. I got 9 bid over here. I just need $1,000 with another 100 to take it away. Going once, going twice. Last chance, last call at $1,000. Thank you for your bidding. Come on, they say. Sold $900. Can you hold that bid card up and I can take another look at your number there? What's your bid card number? If you could hold that card up. Number 144 for $900. That's 144 for $900, folks. It's official. We just started our live auction. Winner number 1 is at that table. You could be next. Congratulations. Those are beautiful prints. Well, let's take a look at this next package. It's number 2. Who couldn't use a little self-care after the past few years that we've had? Brady, tell us about this package.
Exactly. Way to set the tone. Table 10. Now, number 2, self-care package. Treat yourself or someone special to a staycation and spa package at the Hotel Ballard in Seattle. Enjoy 1 night in their courtyard suites, a $200 Olympic spa credit, and full access to their hotel rooftop with panoramic views. Relax and repeat with premium loose leaf teas from Sugimoto Tea Company and a series of skincare and massage treatments from Studio Skin and Sculpt. You'll also receive a gift certificate for a series of 3 facials that includes skin consultation, cleansing, exfoliation, steam, massage, and mask. And of course, again, the Hotel Ballard is a luxury boutique hotel right in the heart of historic Ballard. Self-pampering experience includes 3 B12 shots to boost your energy and immunity. Sounds pretty great.
This sounds good. You had me at spa, but all the rest of it too is amazing. Let's give a big thanks. We got a lot of people to thank. Thank you to Hotel Ballard and Olympic Spa. Thank you. Thank you to Belinda Leung, Misun Cho, Studio Skin and Sculpt, Sugimoto Tea Company, and Frida Majin. Thank you, thank you. Big round of applause to all of our donors who assembled this package. This is a special package, folks. As you can see, look at all this. You're gonna relax. Look at how beautiful the Hotel Ballard is. Is it in Ballard or Paris? You can't tell. This place is incredible. And all the rest of the stuff that comes with it. You'll be laying on that bed, you'll be sleeping, relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. That's what you'll be doing. This is a big package. It's our second one. Who wants all of this stuff together? Start me off at $250. $250, now 5. I got 5. Let's go $750. $750 now $1,000. Thank you, $1,000. Let's go $1,250. I got 1,000 bid here. I'm looking for $1,250 for the entire package at the same table, no less. $1,250. I love inner table fighting there. $1,250. How about $1,500? They're at $1,250. I'm looking for $1,500 to take it away. You get all of that stuff in the package. The tea, the relaxation, the Ballard, the hotel. $1,250's bid, looking for $1,500. How much is it worth for you to get the ultimate relaxation? I'd say $1,500 is the next step. $1,250 bid here. I need $1,500 to take it away. Who wants to relax in style right here, local? You don't even have to fly. I got $1,250. I'm looking for $1,500. We're going once on that, though. I got $1,250 bid at this table right here. I need just another $250 to take it away. In fact, I'll cut you a deal. How about we go 1,400, but it's going twice. I got 1,250, looking just 150 more. $1,400. Last chance, last call for $1,400 for the ultimate self-care package. Oh, they're so excited. Look how relaxed they are over there. Don't you want to get relaxed? Find your inner zen? I think you got a good thing going here. Thank you for your bidding. We're going to say sold $1,250 to bidder number. What's your bid number? 176. That's 176 for $1,250. Congratulations. She already looks calmer. All right, theater buffs. This is a big one. Let's take a look at auction item number 3. Brady.
Number 3, musical season at Village Theater package. Invite your closest friends for an incredible evening of top-rated musical theater at the Village Theater in Issaquah. You'll receive 2 3-show subscriptions to the 2022 and 2023 Village Theater season for a total of 6 tickets. 6 tickets. Now you can choose from 5 epic musicals shows from the 2022-23 season: Little Shop of Horrors, Hello Dolly, How to Break Sense and Sensibility, and Cinderella. Sounds pretty great.
Wow, 3 show subscriptions. Look at that. The Village Theater is fantastic. If you've ever been there, I've seen a lot of shows there. Top quality right here in our own backyard. Big thank you, by the way. Special thanks to Village Theater. Thank you so much. Special thanks to Jackie Vi Chow. Thank you so much. And James Pettigrew. Thank you, James. All 3 of those people and theaters. Thank you so much for this package. Again, this is a great excuse to get out and see some live theater. So great. The productions they put on there are spectacular. You get 2 3-show subscriptions. That's 6 tickets total. Who's going to the theater 3 times? Start me off at $200. Let's go 2. Now how about 4? I got 2 over here. I'm looking for $400. 400, thank you. Now 6, now $600. Thank you, 6. Now 8, 800 in the back. Thank you. Let's go $1,000 for theater. The experience of theater, $1,000. I got $800 bid right in the back here. I need $1,000 to take it away. We got 8 in the very back corner. Some theater lovers back there looking for $1,000 to take it away. Let's go 900, but we're going once. I got 800 bid in the back. I'm going 900, but it's going faster because it's lower. This is number 2 for 900. I got $800 bid in the back. Just another $100 more for you to take it away. 900. 8 is bid in the back. Who doesn't want to go out to Village Theater in Issaquah? Enjoy some spectacle. 3 nights. You and your significant other, your friend, buddy, girls' night, boys' night, doesn't matter. 3 separate shows you're going to. You even get to pick them. I got 800 back here. Last chance, last call for $900. Thank you for your bidding. Thank you for your bidding. We're saying sold $800 in the back to bidder number. They're pointing at someone over there. Who's my bidder number back there? Go ahead and raise that up at 800 in the very back. Who's my bidder number back there? Did they disappear? I saw a card back there for 800. Are we gone? In fact, hold on a second. Wait, is the auctioneer actually coming out into the crowd? Does he do that? Yeah, he does. He does sometimes. Did I lose my bidder back here? We're 800. We had $800. 800 at this table. 800. This table. All right, where's my $600? Where's my 600? I see no paddle over here now, so we're going back to 600. I need my 600. Where's my, right here. Okay, so you're at 6. I'm gonna give the rest of the room one final chance to go 700. Going once, going twice. Last chance for $700. Look at this, you gotta work hard at it. We got 700 right here in the center of the room. Now would you do $800 over here? They're at $700. Theater lovers extraordinaire. Who doesn't love the theater? They're the most theater lovers in the room. Do you wanna go 800? Going once. 800 going twice. Anybody else at $800? Last chance, last call. Thank you for your bidding. Sold $700 to bidder number 226. That's 226 for $700. Have a great time and enjoy the theater. We're flying through this, folks. We are on to package number 4, Family Fun Package. Tell us about it, Brady.
Yep, number 4, family fun package. Start off your party with a $100 gift certificate from Bike Works, redeemable for one child's bike, a private tour of the Amazon Spheres, tropical garden, and $100 gift certificate and t-shirt from King Donuts. Add Molly Moon's, yeah, there we go. King Donuts, love you guys. Add Molly Moon's Pint Club package that includes 11 pints of ice cream, a jar each of their famous organic sprinkles and dark fudge, a fun freezer bag to keep everything cold, and Molly's favorite ice cream scooper to make everyone's favorite family package. Now again, that's a private tour of the Amazon Spheres, tropical garden for up to 6 people maximum, no expiration date.
Wow, this is truly family fun. You got it all. You got the ice cream, you got all the activities. Bike Works. Big special thanks to Molly Moon's Ice Cream, Bike Works, King Donuts, and So Nang of Asians at Amazon. This is such a cool package. Again, folks, you get a child's bike, you get the Amazon Sphere tour, you get ice cream, fudge, and a freezer bag keeping it all cool. This is so spectacular. Great package. Who wants to get out, have some family fun? Start me off at $200. I got 2. Now let's go 3. 300. 3. Now 4. And now 5. Right here, let's go 6. I got 600 there. Now we're going $700. They've got a family fun package for 6. But you could take it for $700. Don't you love your family? I think they love their family just a little bit more. Nope, they do at $800, $700 in the back there. $700 for you. Do you want to go 8? We got 7 bid back here looking for $800. Family fun package. They're talking it over. That means good things, folks. $800 from a new sheriff in town right in the center of the room. $800. Now we're going 9. Now we're going $900 for the family fun package. 800 bid here. What are you going to tell your kids when you get home? Oh, we did not get the family fun package. Some other family did. You could be that family. Just got to raise that paddle. I got 800. I'm looking for $900. Got 8. Looking for 900. 8 in the center of the room. Looking for $900. Going once on 9. I got 8 in the center of the room. Looking for 900. Second call for 9. I got 800 in the bid, center of the room, looking for $900. $900. Thank you very much. Now, can we go 1,000? Can we do it for ACRS? I got 9 bid right here. Who's going to take it to $1,000? Who's going to lift that paddle up right now? 900 bid, looking for 1,000 once. Here it is, right over in the corner. Thank you very much, spotter. $1,000. Oh, they groan. Don't get mad. Get even. Just raise that paddle. 1,000 bid right here in the corner. I need $1,100, and you take the family fun package. 1,000 bid, I need $1,100 going once. 1,000 bid, I need $1,100 going twice. I got 1,000 bid in the corner. Last chance, last call for $1,100 for ACRS. Remember that. Thank you for your bidding. Thank you for your bidding. I think you got it. Sold $1,000 to bidder number 209. That's 209 for $1,000. Have fun with the family. Brady, what do we have at item number 5?
Item number 5, Seattle and Camano Island Mini Vacations Package. Transform your weekends into the ultimate mini vacation with local excursions to Seattle and Camano Island. Kick off the weekend early with 2 tickets to the Paramount Theater showing To Kill a Mockingbird on Thursday, October 13th. Pair this with a one-night stay at the Seattle Sheraton Hotel and delicious Japanese food from MOHAI Sushi Restaurant and Untitled House. Head to the Camano Island for a relaxing 2-night stay in a waterfront vacation cabin with unobstructed views of the Saratoga Passage, and splurge with a $100 worth of home decor and clothing at the Camano shop. Now, this Camano Island waterfront getaway is only 90 minutes from Seattle and is a short walk to the beach. No expiration date, no restrictions, and also a $200 gift card certificate to MOHAI and $200 gift card to Untitled House.
Are you kidding me? So wait a minute, hold on. You're telling me you get a whole night to go out to the theater and stay at a hotel and have great food, and then you have a whole nother day that you get 2 nights to stay at the Camano Island cabin with home decor and clothing? This package blows me away. We need to give a big special thanks to Jamie and Stephen Hahn, to Matsu, to MOHAI Sushi Restaurant, to Umisake House, to Melissa and Gerald Overbeck, and to the Kameno Shop. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of our donors. This is a huge package, and again, folks, you don't need to do it all in one 24-hour period. In fact, I think it's near impossible. You get 2 separate, amazing mini vacations in Seattle and on Kameno Island. We are very grateful for this package, and we're honored to be selling this now to you. Who wants to have 2 separate vacations? Start me at $500. Thank you, 5. Now $750. $750. Now $1,000. Thank you, 1. How about $1,250? I got $1,250. Now $1,500. I got $1,250. I'm looking for $1,500. $1,250 is in the back. I just need $1,500, and you have 2 separate vacations. $1,250 in the back. I need $1,500. They have it currently in the back. They're going to go 2 times to 2. $1,500, thank you very much right there. $1,500. Now they're going to go to 2 very special events and vacations. Who wants to take this away and go on these events yourself? $1,500, I need $1,750 to take it away. $1,750 in the corner, thank you, no hesitation. How about 2? $2,000. They got it for $1,750. Do you want it for $2,000? I got $1,750 over here for ACRS. $2,000 bid right over there, thank you so much. Now $2,250, I got my eyes back on you. Anybody else can join in too. I got $2,000 bid here. Looking for $2,250 to take it away. 2 separate packages, 2 separate vacations. $2,000 bid here. I need $2,250. Going once. $2,000 is bid right here. This one's going to go away. Don't regret it. $2,250 right in the center of the room. Thank you. How about that? Now $2,500. $2,250 is the bid. I need $2,500, and you will be currently in first place, sole possession of this item. $2,250 here. I need $2,500. We're going once. These are 2 separate packages. You can go with different people if you want on them. You know, it's your choice. I got $2,250. I'm looking $2,500. Going twice. I got $2,250 right here. I'm looking for $2,500. We'll make it $2,400, but it's the last chance, last call for $2,400. Thank you for your bidding. Thank you for your bidding. Sold $2,250 to bidder number 284. That's 284 for 2,250. Thank you. Thank you. Hey there. All right. Oh. If you missed out on some of the other theater packages and thought, oh, darn it, I really wish I had a chance, now's your chance. Don't let this one get by. It's item number 6.
Item number 6, the Paramount Theater Package. Make an intimate date for 4 to a show at Broadway at the Paramount. Your VIP experience includes parking, special entrance, pre-show appetizers, personal bartender, intermission chocolates, and much more. Now, shows in the 2022-2023 season include Hamilton, Moulin Rouge, Dear Evan Hansen, Blue Man Group, and To Kill a Mockingbird.
Wow, this is so cool. Your personal bartender, that's the thing. You spend about 40 minutes in the bartender line. You don't get to see the show. Boom, you got your own personal bartender, plus the entrance, the parking, the appetizers, chocolates at intermission. Big thank you to our donors, Derek and Juling Edmonds. Thank you, Derek and Juling. So with that, who wants to go out to a show? This is for 4. Bring the family, bring the work acquaintances, bring the buddies, anybody you want. It's a theater package with a bunch of VIP extras. Start me out with $200. 2, let's go 4. 4, now 6, now 6, now 8. 800, let's go 1,000. 1,000 and right there. Now 12, 12, 14 comes next. I got 12 bid here. I'm looking for $1,400. They're in first place with 1,200. I need 14, thank you very much. Now 16, 16 back here, no hesitation. Can you have no hesitation for 18? They're at $1,600. I'm looking for $1,800. 16 is a bid in the back. 18 takes it now. How about 2,000 right here? $2,000. He's got his eyes on it. $2,000. Who's going 2,200? 2,200. I got 2,000 bid here. I need 2,200 right there. Thank you so much. Would you do 24 in the back? Because they'll do 2,400. Now 26. 26 right up here. Oh, they want this package. How bad do you want it? They got 2,600. Let's go 28. 2,800. I got 26 in the very front side here. Looking for $2,800. 26 is bid here. We're going once. 26 is bid. We're going twice. Don't let this package get away for that little. I got 26. Only a couple hundred more. Let's go 27. But it's your last chance, last call for $2,700. 27 in the very back. Thank you very much. Keeping it rolling. You want to go? Yeah, get a good look at him up there. You want to go 29? You can lift it up right at 2,900. Who's going for 31? That's right. His hands are up there, but you got to have a paddle in it. That's the important thing. 29 is, but you want to go 3,000? I'd go 3 for you. They got 29 bid right here, looking for 3, going once, 3 going twice. $3,000 in the back. Let's go 32. What do you think? They're talking it over. That's okay. I'm patient. I'll wait. They got 3,000 on this one. You want to go 32? He says, yeah. Is that, yeah. 3,000. How about 3,100 going once? 3,000 in the back. 31 going twice. Oh, you had it. Oh, you had it. Don't lose it for that. 3,000 in the back. Last chance. Last call for $3,100. Thank you for your bidding, and thank you for your bidding. Sold $3,000 in the back to bidder number 312. That's 312 for $3,000. Have a great time at the Paramount. Thank you so much. Congratulations. We're getting there, folks. Just a few items left. Next is number 7.
Number 7, fly away with Alaska Airlines. Wanderlust is calling your name with 2 coach tickets to anywhere that Alaska flies. From Anchorage to Mexico, you can choose from more than 115 destinations and nearly 1,200 flights daily in the United States, Mexico, Canada, and Costa Rica. No blackout dates.
That's the big one there. No blackout dates. Wait a minute. Did they say no blackout dates? Yes, there's no blackout dates. You want to go anytime. You want to go Christmas. You want to go 4th of July. No blackout dates, folks. Big special thanks to Alaska Airlines, and thank you to Lucy Purcell. Thank you, Lucy Purcell, for this. 2 tickets wherever Alaska flies. That's a ton of places. Where are you going to go? That's up to you to decide. I want everyone playing along. Here we go, 2 tickets. Start me at $500. 5, let's go $750. Now 1,000, let's go $1,250. Now 15, now $1,750. I got 15 in the back, looking for $1,750. 15 in the back. Where are they going to go? Well, somewhere that you're not going to go unless you raise your paddle. They got 1,500 bid back there. I'm looking for $1,750. Anywhere Alaska flies, 1,500 in the back. I just need 1,750, and you can fly. Where are you going to go? Maine. Where are you going to go? Texas. Where are you going to go? Mexico. Where are you going to go? Anywhere. What do we got? So at 15 here, I'm looking for 1,750. I got 1,750 right over here. Now let's go $2,000. I got 1,750 bid in the corner, table 10, stepping back up. 1,750, who's going $2,000? $2,000 right here. You had it, you lost it. You can have it back again for $2,250. He's got it for $2,000. Who wants to raise their paddle for $2,250? Think about where you will go, who you're going to take, and all of the Mai Tais that you will enjoy there. I got 2,000 bid. I'm looking for $2,250. I got 2,000 bid. I need $2,250 to take it away. 2,000 is my bid. Who's going $2,250? 2,000 bid right here. They're going to fly somewhere fun. $2,250 going once. 2,000 bid right here. I need $2,250. Going twice. Look how excited they are. They got big smiles on their faces. They're going somewhere fun. 2,000 is my bid. Last chance, last call for $2,250. Thank you for your bidding. Hey, how about that? Sold $2,000 to bidder number 265. That's 265 for $2,000. Going somewhere fun. All right. Oh, this is a great one. And in fact, the season is nearly upon us for this next package. It's the Kraken package. Tell us about this one, Brady, number 8.
Yep, release the Kraken package. This Hockey Lovers package includes 2 tickets to a Kraken home game. You'll get an autographed jersey, hockey stick, and puck signed by Kraken players from the inaugural 2021-22 season, giving you all the bragging rights as a bona fide Kraken fan. Now to top it off, you'll also receive a Kraken hat and beanie to keep you warm on the ice.
Oh, if you've been to a game, I've been to a couple games, I'm lucky enough, it is amazing. And if you haven't been there, look at the excitement there. These people are going nuts because it's an incredible experience in a beautiful new arena that we really love. So we want to thank, first of all, the Seattle Kraken. We want to thank Andrew Clough, Eric Pettigrew, Teresa Fujiwara, and Martha Reyes for these unique, priceless items. In fact, can we get some of these items up here on stage? Not only the tickets to the game, but we've got these pucks. We've got the jersey. Yeah, come on up. Show us it. Come on up on stage. You get all of this with this package. Not only the tickets to the game, you get a jersey here, signed, real jersey, looks gorgeous in this case. You get the stick that's signed by players from last season, the inaugural season. How many more inaugural seasons will there be? 0! This is the only stick that you're gonna get from the inaugural season, plus the tickets, plus the puck, all this stuff, the hat and the beanie keeping you warm. We love this package, and we love the Kraken. Who wants to go in style? Start me off at $250, $250, now $5, now $750, now $1,000, now $1,250, now $1,500, now $1,750, now $2,000, now $2,250, now $2,500, now $2,750, now $3,000, now $3,250. Oh, he's at $3,250, and now the paddles are thinking it over a little bit. $3,250. Who's going to go $3,500 for this Kraken package? $3,250 right over here. I need $35 to take it away. You get the jersey, you get the puck, you get the stick, you get the tickets. $3,250. I need $35, and you're going to the Kraken game. $35 in the center of the room. Thank you very much. Now $37.50. He's like, oh, I was so close. $35 right here. I need $37.50 next. $35 here, $37.50 going once. I got $35 in the center of the room. It is such a cool experience being there at the Kraken game. I'm telling you, folks, I love it. I'm going again. I wish I could get this package. I got $32.50 right here. Let's go 35. Who's going 30? I got 3,000. We're going 32.50. Is that correct? We'll make it that. 3,000 going 32.50. 32.50. Now 35. Now 37.50. They're at 35. 37.50. We got 35. 37.50 is going once. He's thinking about it. That's okay. 3,500 bid here. I need 37.50 to take the Kraken package away. Who's the biggest Kraken fan? Here he is. 37.50. You're pretty big fans, though, out there. Who's going to go $4,000? Show your fan support for the Kraken and ACRS. $37.50 here. We're going $4,000 once. $37.50. We're going $4,000 twice. Oh, he is so calm and relaxed. He's thinking, I got this one. Are you going to let him have it that easy? Last chance, last call for $4,000. Thank you for your bidding. My friend, I'm so glad to say congratulations. Sold! $37.50 to bidder number 174. That's 174 for $37.50. Release the Kraken. You're going to have a great time. And these are yours. You get to do what you want. All right. Well, Kraken fans, we do have other teams here in Seattle, believe it or not. This next one, maybe you heard of them. It's the Seahawks. Brady, take us away on number 9.
Here we go, number 9, Seahawks tickets package. Are you a diehard Seahawks fan? This item is for you, our Go Hawks sports package. Get ready for the best experience Seattle sports can offer. You and a guest will cheer on the Hawks for a victory at the 50-yard line in the 100-level seats at Lumen Field. Yeah. These exclusive tickets are not typically available to the general public, and terms, well, the terms are any Seahawks home game at Lumen Field on a mutually agreed upon date. So
That's
again,
right.
Exclusive item here.
Very exclusive. And again, so wait, is there a better seat than the 100-level 50-yard line? No, it's mathematically impossible to have a better seat than this. Big thank you again to Derek and Julie Edmonds. Thank you, Derek and Julie, for this package. Seahawks, you get to pick of the remaining home games. You get to negotiate and figure out the date that works for you. Don't worry about it if you can't go in October, November or December. You never know. This is a great package, and if Seahawk fans, easy. Buy the ticket now, and you are good to go to the game. Start me off at $250 for these 2 tickets. Thank you. $250 right here. How about $500 now. $750 for the 2 tickets. You're at $5 in the center of the room. $750 now here. Back to you for $1,000. Now $1,250 is next. They're at $1,000. You want to go $1,250? Anybody want to go $1,250? I got $1,000 bid right here. I'm looking for $1,250 for the Seahawk tickets. Yes, right here in the front. Thank you very much. $1,250. Back to you. $1,500. She says, I'm not even going to put this card card down. I'll take those for 15. Now she's drinking a little bit, but she might go 17.50. She will 17.50. Back to you for $2,000. We got a rally. How about 22.50? She just took it away for $2,000. She's drinking again. That's good. Taking a sip, taking her time. 22.50. They got 2,000. Yes, 22.50. She says 25. 25. Back to you for 27.50. She means business back there. 2,500. 27.50 back here. I think you both mean business. 3,000 back to you for 32.50. I got 3,000 bid in the center of the room. Anybody want to join us for 32.50? 3,000 bid. Thank you. You were there. 3,000 bid. 32.50 is the bid. Going once. I got 3,000 bid. I need 32.50 to take it away. 3,000 bid in the center of the room. I need 32.50. This is your last chance, last call to raise that paddle. One final check over to you guys. 32.50. They're back. They're back. Welcome back. We missed you. 32.50. How about 3,500? Yes, she says 3,500. Tough customer. 35. How about 37.50? They're thinking it. You said no last time, but then you changed your mind. So I don't know. I got 35, looking 37.50. That's okay. Take another sip. We got time. 35 in the back, looking 37.50. Going once. I got 35, looking 37.50. That's right. You can talk to him. Say, hey, do you really want to go? Yeah. 35, looking 37.50. Last chance, last call for 37.50. Oh, she really wants to lift it too. He's saying, wait, hold on. It's for ACRS. Don't forget that. 37.50. They're in.
Yeah.
What do you say back there? 4,000. You thought you had it. You were so close. Don't lose it back there. I got 37.50 right up here in front. Is she still with me? I don't want her to miss out. They took it. 37.50. You want to go 4,000, $4,000. Whoa! Back to you, 42.50. This is for the Seahawks, 50-yard line, 100 level. 4,000 bid, looking 42.50 going once. 4,000 bid, 42.50 going twice. Thank you, thank you. 4,000 bid, 42.50. Last chance, last call. Thank you for your bidding. It's good times. We shared good times. Thank you so much. Last chance, 42.50. Sold $4,000 to bidder number 297. That's 297 at $4,000. Go Hawks. You're going to have a great time. Just enough time for 2 more items. The next one, we're back in the theater, folks. It's item number 10.
Item number 10, Hamilton in New York City. Sounds like a great time to me. This is your chance to see Hamilton, one of the hottest shows on Broadway. This package is for two tickets to see Hamilton in New York City, plus an exclusive theater meet and greet with Mark de la Cruz, the first Filipino-American to play the lead role of Hamilton.
There he is.
Yeah, there we go. Good looking. Tickets must be arranged a minimum of 30 days in advance with donor. Now, flights and accommodation not included.
It's a hot ticket, and with the exclusive meet and greet with one of the stars, that is supremely cool. Big special thanks to Mark de la Cruz and Angeli Chong for this donation. Again, 2 tickets to Hamilton plus backstage meet and greet. You just can't do that, folks. You can't just walk backstage. They have security that keeps you from doing that. But you, my friend, will be allowed backstage. Check out the backstage, the magic, ask the questions. How do they do it? This is your one chance. 2 tickets to Hamilton. Who wants to see Hamilton plus the backstage meet and greet? Start me off at $250. Boom. How about 5? Now $750. Boom. $1,000. There we go. Now $1,250 and $1,500. Now $1,750. I got $1,500 bid right here. $1,750. Thank you. How about $2,000? $2,000 right up front. Now $2,250. I got 2 bid right down here, looking for $2,250 for Hamilton tickets. 2,000 bid here. I need $2,250 to take it away. You're going to get the meet and greet. Again, you can't do that. They won't let you unless you win this item. 2,000 bid here. I need $2,250, and you have seats to see Hamilton. Let's make it $2,200, but we're going once. I got 2,000 bid right down here, looking for $2,200. I got 2,000 bid down here, looking for $2,200. Going once. I got 2,000 bid down here, looking for $2,200. Do I see a paddle? You're pointing, somebody's pointing? No. 2,000 looking for $2,200. We're going twice. I got 2,000 bid right down here. Look, 2,200 in the back. Just under the wire. Thank you very much. You want to go 24? They got 22, 2,400. How about you for 26? That was fun. We had a moment there. 2,600. Absolutely. Now 28. That's right. We roll. How about 3,000. Now 32, 32, 32. Now 34. He says, I love 34. We got 32 bid down here. Okay. Anybody want to go 3,400? I got 32 bid right down here. Hold the phone a second. I'm getting waving here. I'm getting some messages sent to me. I got 32. You're sitting pretty, my friend, at 3,200 right down here. I had you back here maybe at 34, but then you said no. I just got a question for my bidder right in the back here. That's right. Here comes the auctioneer. Where's my bidder back here? We're working things out here, folks.
Wait for the nod.
She's waiting for the nod. She says, okay, all right, my friend over there, you were at 3,200. I'm going to cut you a deal. You're going to save money. I'm going to drop you to 3,000 because I have been given authority to sell 2 of these packages. We're going to say sold $3,000. The first one goes up here to my friend with the card. Can you hold that up for me? Number 174 for $3,000. That's 174. And our second package goes to number 281. That's 281 for $3,000. Folks, these 2 bidders just raised $6,000 for ACRS. Let's give them a big hand. Amazing. Thank you and congratulations. Brady, take us to item number 10, I think.
Ooh, I think that we're actually on item number 11.
11 already.
It's been a good night. It's been a good night. Number 11, curated luxury vacation stay package. This curated luxury getaway includes a minimum of 4 nights at one of Inspirato's luxury vacation homes. The Inspirato Club is an exclusive, members-only collection of luxury vacation homes and hotels across the globe. You will receive a curated selection of luxury vacation stays tailored to your destination preferences, number of travelers, and vacation dates. Bid on a chance to win this truly priceless experience. Your dream vacation is 1 bid away. Accommodates a minimum of 2 to 10 guests. Travel dates, destination, and accommodations to be coordinated with the former ACRS board member, Derek Edmond.
Again, big thanks to Derek and Julie Edmonds, again with a big donation. Thank you, Derek and Julie. So again, you get to put together your own package. You have a lot of choices here. Different locations, different luxury homes. Could be 2 to 10 guests. So many locations. It could be that one right there. Wouldn't you like to just lay and put your feet out? Or this one, sit under the trees with the breeze. It's a vacation package extraordinaire. Huge package. It's our final live item of the night. Again, thanks to Derek and Julie. Here we go. It's a big package. Who wants curated luxury vacation stay package? Start me off at $5,000. I got 5. No, yes, 5 right there. Let's go $6,000. We're well below value, folks. We're starting low. 5,000, 6,000 in the back. Thank you. How about 7,000 comes next? I have 6,000 in the back. Looking for $7,000. Your custom vacation package. You get to choose the location. Many choices here, and some of them are huge. I got 6,000 in the back. Looking for $7,000. Looking for 7. Let's go 6,500 though. Let's get everybody playing along. I got 6 bid, looking at 6,500. 6,000 bid in the back, looking at 65. We're going once. 6,000 bid in the back, I'm looking for 6,500. They're laughing and holding a paddle. Yep, they'd love to lift it. 6 in the back, looking 6,500. You're 6,500, just under the wire in the very center of the room. Now 7, now back to you for 7. 65 is the bid. I need $7,000 to take it away. 6,500 is our bid. Just need another $500 more, and you are going on a curated luxury vacation stay. 7,000 going once. I got 65 in the center room. Our final live item of the evening, 7,000 going twice. Last chance, last call for $7,000. There it goes, folks. Congratulations, sold $6,500 to bidder number 226. That's 226 for $6,500. And congratulations to all of our winners in the live auction. You guys did a great job. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Brady, take it away.
Wow, what a rush, Ron. And exactly, congratulations to everyone. Truly, thank you for bidding high and supporting ACRS. And again, all of your money goes toward providing people the critical help they need by caring staff who speak their language. And again, we are going to move our program forward. We are honored, absolutely honored, to welcome our featured keynote speaker of the night, Michelle Lee. Now, Michelle Lee. Now, so for some background, Michelle is an award-winning veteran journalist and a familiar face in the Northwest as a former news anchor on King 5 TV, the best station in town, if I do say so myself. Real talk. Yep. She currently works in St. Louis as an anchor for KSDK TV. And again, you might have seen her on social media this January. Her response to a racist voicemail went viral and became a global movement of unity. This caught the attention of The Ellen Show, and they even presented a gift that provided the seed money for the Very Asian Foundation, which uplifts all walks of Asian life through advocacy and celebration. Now, as a Korean adoptee, Michelle received an Angels in Adoption Award by Congress for her dedication to international and domestic adoption causes. Now, please welcome Very Asian Foundation founder, Michelle Lee. Michelle, thank you.
Thank you, Brady, and thank you, Andy Tovar. We worked together at King 5, and he was my director, so he was always telling me what to do. Put the apple box here. Thank you. Wow, I'm so honored to be here tonight. It really feels like this is a family gathering, doesn't it? So many of you know each other throughout the years. I've seen people from Walk for Rice, and it's so nice to be in person again. Oops, sorry. Before I get started, I do want to take just a second to honor the life of Visha Ratanapatki, whose life was honored today in San Francisco. I think it's really important to mention it because the city's effort to rename a street after him was such a poignant moment. He was known as Grandpa, and he was an elder who lost his life to senseless violence during this pandemic wave of anti-Asian hate, which still exists right now. And so when I speak to you, I realize what a privilege it is to be in this room, to talk about the wonderful things that ACRS does, to talk about racism and hatred and being very Asian, and really living to meet a moment. So I'm a little nervous right now because all the eyeballs are on me. Usually it's just a camera and Andy. But I actually used to be extremely intimidated to be around other Asian and Asian Americans because I never felt Korean enough. Despite being born in Korea, despite being a naturalized citizen, I was an adoptee. So everything that I had learned about being Korean was through studying, or was a very intentional thing that we did in my family. I grew up in the heart of America, literally like a plane came to Kansas City, dropped me off at the gate, and my parents hoped they got the right kid. And my parents are also white. I later went to Korea and met my birth family and discovered that my birth parents are actually still married. I have 2 older sisters, and I have 1 younger sister. And my father actually didn't know that I had survived birth because he was working on a ship. They were not doing well financially, and so when my mother gave birth to me, she relinquished me right on the spot. And you can see in the picture there, my first name was actually a number. It was K792461. And then a social worker named me Hyun Suk, and yeah, and then I became Michelle. It actually wasn't until journalism that I realized the true importance of representation and how people made assumptions about me and also made decisions regarding my career. Hiring managers across the country used to say things like, "We can't hire you, Michelle. We already have an Asian anchor. And if we have two, that might confuse the viewer." They never said that about blondes. Let me just say that. Or, "You'll never have a career unless you move to the West Coast." And the thing was, they weren't saying that to me because I was an adopted person. They were saying that because I had a Korean face. And this was happening to a lot of my Asian American colleagues all across the country. And even though people don't say that to you now, I would say that those kinds of thoughts still exist because of the underrepresentation of Asian Americans in local media, even in places like Seattle. I was talking to Lori Matsukawa, who many of you know, and I said, "Did you ever anchor with another Asian person?" And she said, "Never, never in my entire history at King 5. And I love King 5, so I don't want to throw King 5 under the bus. But I'm just saying, we still struggle to be seen and to be visible. And this wasn't just happening to people in news. This was happening to my friends who worked in corporations and other job settings as well. So when I finally got to Seattle and King 5 and I got to wear the yellow jacket, it's a coveted thing at the station, I felt really at home. And I leaned into my Asianness. And it wasn't necessarily because there were more Asians, but it was just so freeing to see people ask each other about food choices or ask each other to teach them to say their name or pronunciations. A Korean American colleague actually asked me to translate Korean for her because she knew I spoke the language, sort of. I took it for 2 years. And I thought, wow, it was such a light bulb moment, because if she could be Korean and not know the language, then why couldn't I be Korean as an adoptee? And I started volunteering at ACRS. I emceed Walk for Rice for 3 years in a row. I also used ACRS for some immigrant service questions that I had when I helped my older sister move from Korea to Seattle. And when she came to live with us, she only had a suitcase. And so I wasn't really sure what our future was going to be and her future. And so ACRS was really helpful to us. And when she lived with us, it was really difficult. It was this, extra mouth to feed and all these things. So I put her on Bumble, and she met a guy named Steve, and now she lives in another house. But I will say, this is her on her 40th birthday, and she did her first Walk for Rice in Seattle. So I'm really proud of her because she translates for King County, and she really gained a lot of confidence thanks to ACRS and its services. The pandemic, though, brought some new challenges. The show that I was anchoring at King got put on hiatus. Sorry. The daycare shut down indefinitely, and I had a 1-year-old son, so I was working overnights and then becoming mom like at 10:01 and then staying up until 9 o'clock at night. And then my mom in Missouri suddenly died on Election Day. So we moved home, and it was kind of hard because we loved Seattle so much, we didn't really want to leave. But the next picture that you saw is when I went viral 8 months into my new job in St. Louis, when I talked about what Americans eat on New Year's Day. And it was just a very short story, and I mentioned that I had dumpling soup because that's what a lot of Korean people do. Now, granted, I know it's rice cake soup, but you throw in some dumplings and it's good stuff. So, technically, I said dumpling soup, and had some really great responses, but then a woman called a couple of hours later, and the voicemail that she left was that she was offended that I was being very Asian, and that I needed to keep my Korean to myself, and that I needed to talk about what white people ate, because if white people could talk about what they ate, they would actually be fired. So this is a picture of the video that I posted on Instagram and Twitter, and it went viral. Like crazy viral. My friend Gia Vang used the hashtag #VeryAsian, and we ended up selling t-shirts all around the world, and you'll see some of those pictures coming up. But in a short amount of time, some of you have told me you bought them, which is great. We raised tens of thousands of dollars for the Asian American Journalists Association, which does so much great work, not just for journalists, but for you. If you are a consumer of news, AAJA holds people accountable to better headlines, to more equity in newsrooms, to growth. It is so important. But I just loved it because when we went viral, people would DM us and say, gosh, I'm only a quarter Japanese or half Korean, so I never felt I was Asian enough to share. And I hate fractions, by the way. I hate fractions because we're full people. Or I'm an adoptee, or I never felt like my story could get told. And then we saw so many solidarity posts, openly Black, very Jewish, and people who just really felt like they had the right to bring their full humanity to the table and were appalled by what had happened. So for a moment in time, instead of saying, stop hurting us, stop Asian hate, stop AAPI hate that we had done for the last 2 years, for a moment in time, we were saying, we are very proud to be very Asian, and we're celebrating. So it was a really nice moment. And so maybe you know Ellen DeGeneres. So Ellen's producers called and asked me to be on her show because I did have like a rebuttal commentary, and ultimately I said that the voicemail ended up being a gift. Because even though the woman's words were ugly and the voicemail hurt, at the end of the day, I was still safe. And I could use, honestly, my privilege of being a television anchor and reporter to share my side of the stories. And I said, Americans get to determine what's American. And if my American friends are eating noodles for longevity or dumplings for good luck, that's up to us. So I went on the show, and Ellen gave me a $15,000 giant check, which you can't cash those giant checks, by the way. And so with that was the seed money for the foundation. The timeline was January 1st, we went viral. January 9th, I flew out to do the Ellen Show, and by January 19th, we were incorporated as we were able to operate as a nonprofit in the state of Missouri, and just this week, we got our 501c3 status. So that was exciting. So we can take your money. So now we are an official 501c3, and we are aimed at shining a light on Asian experiences through advocacy and celebration. Like Brady said, shining a light is really what journalists do. That's the heart of journalism. We did not add American because we had Germans and Canadians and Australians and Koreans who reached out during this whole process. People from all over the world. So we like to always advocate our stories wherever we live, but we also want to make time to celebrate and to live in joy as well, because we can't always live in grief and trauma. And that's also how we started. So since then, we've raised thousands of dollars for other groups, but we also launched the May Book Project, which you can see. And I think this is a really important project because it stemmed from solving a problem for students. We had some high schoolers in St. Louis who created what they called an AAPI book list for May, for the month of May, our Heritage Month, and they sent it to about 10 different schools, and they were completely ignored by all their schools. And some of those school districts, by the way, had 18 and 19% AAPI student population. So I was like, the population was there. But then we held a panel with students from New Jersey, from California, and St. Louis, and they were talking about what it felt like to be invisible in their schools and yet hyper-visible in their communities. So they would go to the grocery store, they would go to a restaurant, and someone would say something terrible to them, like, you're the reason we have China virus, or you're the reason we have Kung flu. And so these students were talking about how damaging that was to their mental health. And then a side chat started, and some of those students talked about creating suicide plans because they were so distraught during the pandemic. And to me, when a student tells you something that serious, you have to listen to them. We also know that suicide is the #1 cause of death in Asian American youth. That is new this year, and the only category where that happens. So I said, well, I don't know everything about mental health resources, but we can certainly start with your book list. So we convened national scholars, librarians, authors, and educators, and we put together a vetted, high-quality book list from early readers to adult crossover, and we had 100% support in Missouri, which is an interesting state because if you go to a school board, you can't even say the word diversity without having an uproar. So now we're holding events and raising money to buy thousands of books. We actually have a really great sponsor in a company called Asutra, which is owned by a woman named Stephanie Morimoto and a woman named Venus Williams. And they gave us a lot of money to buy thousands of books across the country. So we're really excited about that, and we have student ambassadors as well who are trying to get these books into their schools. And then I also wrote my own book this year, which it was kind of silly because I didn't know I could do that. But this is a very Asian guide to Korean food, and basically it comes out this month. I brought an early release copy tonight. But I just did it because I felt like we need more representation that is meaningful to us. And certainly as an adoptee and as a mother of a mixed race son, I used to think that maybe my story wasn't worthy or maybe it wasn't common enough. But then someone reminded me that there are literally millions of us waiting for our stories to be told. So it's just a kid's book, but I love it. We talk about fusion foods, and my sister also gave a lot of her own stories. And Minjin Lee actually did a book blurb for me, so I almost passed out from that. But that's why we've convened a lot of discussions across cities like Washington, D.C., San Francisco. We also are going to be back in Seattle in 2 weeks, and we've been working with the Asian American Foundation, the Asian American Journalists Association. We've hosted Gold Opens and Very Asian Summits in places like St. Louis and places like Madison, Wisconsin. Has anyone been to Madison? Okay, so you know it's a good city. And what we've really found is that no matter where you live, in a big city or a small town, people want to be engaged, right now more than ever. People often experience racism in the same way. Microaggressions, invisibility, hypervisibility, lack of job growth or opportunity. Ways to be represented more. And the data shows that much as well. Despite us, or Asian Americans, being the fastest growing racial and ethnic group in the United States, and honestly, despite us having the most disposable income and buying power, we still have to fight to be seen, even in places like Seattle. So we are really on a mission to be a part of narrative change so that people understand that the Asian American experience is an American experience. Whether you live in Seattle, whether you live in Spokane, or whether you live in Snoqualmie, it is really important for people to understand that we are no longer going to be apologetic for existing anymore. We can demand safety. We have a right to reclaim our place in history and our contributions. And while we always want to show up for others and respect those who came before us, we should always fight to bring our full humanity to spaces. Because ultimately, it doesn't matter who raised us, or where we were born, or what our genetic fractions are. Again, hate the fractions. We are 100% human, and we have the right to celebrate being very Asian all the time. So that's why I'm so honored to be here and to celebrate being very Asian with you. Thank you.
Got some glasses here. Well, again, let's just another round of applause for Michelle Lee. Absolutely inspiring. Again, as she said, our stories matter, folks. And again, as Michelle even shared, the ACRS staff also, showed up every day on the front line to provide critical services for people in their time of need. These past 2.5 years during the pandemic have been especially challenging for the communities ACRS serves. And as things gradually open up and we come back together, so we have services at ACRS bringing life and community back to our beloved ACRS building. This video that we're about to show you captures the agency's journey and healing power of reconnection.
To be able to connect in person is incredibly healing. It's such a way that I don't think there's anything that really can describe it in words. It's that feeling.
It's not just a job, but it is a connection with the community that we care about.
The excitement of elders passing by the youth and just seeing it active again has been so uplifting. And as we return to the space, it's really ACRS coming alive again.
It's been a pretty incredible year. One of the key things that we were able to do this year is to find a new home for our food bank, which was for the longest time underneath the freeway. And now we have this wonderful, beautiful space with partnership with the Suchong building to have a place where our clients can come and have greater access.
Now we have the space to take in more inventory. Also, we're in a situation where we can provide a true shopping experience where we're able to display our food. People can come in and pick and choose at your leisure, take your time, visit with one another. The need is huge right now, and with this location, it's a much better experience than before. This past April, we brought back in-person activities. When Club Bamboo first reopened to in-person, just seeing everyone laughing again and exercising and teasing each other and the elders debating over different topics was just so exciting.
I actually wanted to just stop everything and go in and join them.
Everything is now returning. We have our art therapy and being able to paint with one another is so important. We have our ballroom dance class, we have yoga, meditation, enhanced fitness. We have a tech class where people learn how to use their tablets. I know how important that is just to have our space come alive again. Not just the senior center, but our behavioral health programs and our youth programs.
I think it's been a healing moment, not only for clients and community folks that are coming in, but for our team as well, who've gone through so much. This year's Walk for Rice was incredibly special.
Oh my gosh, I'm beyond excited. Even though it's cold and a little drizzly, it's just so warm. Being together, being in community is really healing. And what better way to do it and support our food bank as well.
We were at Jefferson Park, which is where the walk began. And to see Herb Tsuchiya and his family be there, that is incredibly powerful.
Just being able to have the energy and seeing the smile, seeing the hugs, seeing the dogs in costumes. You know, it's just having that community, that energy, and just the laughter back again. It feels great.
The picnic was our first in-person gathering as colleagues.
There's nothing like, being able to see your colleagues in person.
It reminded many of the folks who have been with the organization for a long time what we've missed. And for the folks who are new to this organization, it was this real-time, real moment to experience what ACRS's community is like.
We're Work here at ACRS is not just about the job. It's about developing community leaders. It truly is a family. When I tell people that I've been with ACRS for 17 years, I think that's a long time. And then I have to stop them and say, hold on a second. We have staff that's been here 20, 30 plus years.
I started as a student intern in 1988. I was shy, quiet, Asian girl who really didn't have a voice. I am so grateful for having so many teachers, mentors, and coaches. Just looking at their advocacy, their caring, their work really helped me to grow to a person now who's not apologetic about asking for our right or our community's right.
There's this unspoken sense and understanding that we have this wonderful opportunity to pass on these great gifts to the next generation of leaders at this organization. Leadership in supporting each other here in this community not only resides in someone with a director title, but it's someone who is of different positions at our organization.
Now they call me a lifer because they know I'm going to be here, till I can't anymore.
Whether they volunteered, whether they worked here, whether they were served here or had family members that were served by this organization, they all had this profound and deep connection in such a way that ACRS and the work that we do and the mission that we carry out, we will always be supported. Because in many instances, I think about our organization as an embodiment of our community. I mean, we're one and the same.
Yeah. Strength and resilience are strongest when we come together as community. And your generosity supports over a dozen essential services and programs for community members when they need it most. And when you give right now, you support hope and opportunity in over 40 languages. And you help transform the lives of families and individuals of all generations through an array of culturally relevant services. And for you folks at home, your gift will have a real impact on the individuals and families ACRS serves. To raise your virtual paddle, again, just go to the link below or text ACRS, the number on your screen. Again, every dollar matters, and if you want to customize your level, you can do that too. And for those of us in the room, we're going to start at a high level and work our way down, and we're confident that there are levels that match everybody's capacity to give tonight in the room. We would love to have 100% participation, and as I said, there are levels that each one of us can handle. Our goal is to raise $325,000, and our first Raise the Paddle level tonight is $15,000. At this level, you could bring art supplies to the ACRS Art Therapy Program, and as you saw in the video, this program uses the power of art to help to heal. We want to start things off, first of all, not able to be here in the room, but we want to thank, starting us off at $15,000, John Lawrence and Adele Maruhu. Thank you, John and Adele, starting us off big at $15,000. Who wants to join them right now? Raise your paddle right here in the room at $15,000 and we'll get things started big. Anybody want to lift that paddle up right now? Here we go. Number 146 gives $15,000.
Thank you, Ellen Ferguson.
Thank you, Ellen. Starting us off big, who wants to join Ellen and John and Adele at $15,000? If we all raise our paddle at this level, we can skip all the other levels. Get right to the end. Anybody want to join them at $15,000? It's a big amount, I know, but it's going to make a huge difference for ACRS. What a big start. Let's give both of our generous $15,000 level donors a big round of applause. Thank you for starting us off huge. Let's move on to our next level. It's the $10,000 level. And Derek and Julie Edmonds, they were not able to join us tonight, but they are going to kick off this next level with a $10,000 donation. How about that? Plus all those live items. At this level, you fund 3 months of digital literacy classes to help low-income job seekers gain the skills and tools to access the internet and other essential resources. How many other paddles can we get up at $10,000? Here we go. Who's going to take us in the room to the next $10,000 donation by raising their paddle right now at this level? It's huge. It's impactful. It's going to make a big difference. Anybody want to lift that paddle right now? At $10,000. All right, we'll be back to you in just a second, but let's give a big round of applause to Derek and Julie for kicking off the $10,000 level. Our next level is $5,000, and here at this level, $5,000 provides over 8 months of counseling for 2 people who do not have medical coverage. Who wants to start us off at the $5,000 level and raise that paddle? Here we go. Number 226 raises their paddle at $5,000. Thank you, NB Design.
Thank you, Whitney. We appreciate it.
Not 236, it's 226.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, actually, thank you.
Can you raise that paddle one more time right there that you just did? That's 226. Okay, good. Now we got it in the back. Correct. Thank you. We're continuing though with number 181 joining us at $5,000. Thank you for that.
Yes, thank you, Gregory.
Thank you, Gregory. And we have number 132 joining us as well at $5,000. Number 132.
Thank you to the Arts Committee as well as thank you.
There you go.
To Cora Edmonds.
Thank you, Cora. We also have number 152 raising their paddle at $5,000. There you go.
Thank you, Kai Vegeta.
And we have number 234 joining us as well at this level. Thank you, 234.
Thank you to the Wongs.
Anybody else want to raise their paddle at $5,000? I promise you guarantee your own personal round of applause at $5,000. All right, big round then for all of our generous $5,000 donors. Thank you so much. Here's something else just to point out. We actually have, not attending tonight, Gloria Shin is also joining us at $5,000. Thank you, Gloria. And Joe Bowers is joining us at this level, but going a little higher, going $7,500. Thank you, Joe, for that donation. Which, by the way, again, you can customize on checkout if there's a level that doesn't match your exact amount. You can customize that on your way out. Perhaps the next level is the one for you. It's our $2,500 level, which can help 50 immigrants and refugees navigate their path to citizenship with bilingual citizenship classes and individualized assistance. Our $2,500 level, how many paddles can we get up? Who's going to start us off at 25? Here we go, number 283. Thank you very much for joining us. Who else at 25? Yes, number 216 joining us right there. And number 219, thank you very much. In the back, we have number 214 and number 101 joining us as well. Right here, the man of honor, number 288, raising his paddle up right here. And we also continue with number 128. Thank you very much. I see number 144 joining us at the $2,500 level. Who else wants to raise their paddle up at this level? Big raise, going to make a big difference for ACRS. Anybody that I missed, wave that paddle up high. Then let's give a generous round of applause for all of our generous $2,500 level donors. Thank you so much. And let's take a look at our next level. It's the $1,000 level. At this level, you provide a year of virtual Club Bamboo wellness classes for an elder so they can stay active and stay healthy. Our $1,000 level, who wants to raise their paddle? Here we go. Number 107, thank you. Number 153, thank you. Number 111, thank you. And number 224, all of these at $1,000. We continue with number 239. 199, number 199, number 200, and number 273. Thank you. I saw you right there. We also have number 286. In the back, number 138. Number 112 and number 282 joining us at $1,000. Let me take a breath for the recorders. How you doing, guys? Thumbs up means good times. Here we go. We'll continue with number 121, number 143, number 209, number 262 joining us at 1,000. That's right. Woo! We have number 301, and so patient in the very back, number 116. Thank you very much. Who else at $1,000 wants to raise that paddle? Anybody I missed? Yes, right here, number 254 at $1,000. Anybody else out there want to raise that paddle at $1,000? Big round of applause for our generous $1,000 level donors. Every amount adds up to a big one. Again, we just have a few levels left, hoping for 100% participation, confident that there's a level that matches each one of our capacity in the room to give. Perhaps this next level is yours. It's the $500 level. At this level, you provide a year's worth of prescription, medication, and medication management for a client who can't afford it. It's our $500 level. How many paddles? Here we go. Starting us off, number 104, number 124, number 197, and number 187. Thank you very much. We have number 255, number 182, number 119, and number 256. Thank you very much. We continue in the back with number 280, number 171. Thank you. Number 155. We also have number 319, number 316, number 268. All of these again at $500. We also have number 324. Number 205, number 134, and number 213. Continuing with number 122, number 300, number 145, and number 289, joining us at the $500 level. We'll keep it going over here with number 212. Number 322. Table applause is infectious, folks. Number 291 and number 179. A few more paddles here. We've got number 266. Thank you. Number 303, number 272, and number 267. I'll take another breath for those fabulous recorders working so hard. Writer's cramp, it's a real thing. Right over here we have number 308, number 270, and number 225. Who did I miss? Any other paddles at the $500 level want to raise it up? In that case, keep the applause going. Thank you for our generous $500 level donors. Just 2 levels left. Here we go. The next one is $250. $250 provides a week of culturally familiar, warm meals to 5 seniors. $250. Here we go. Let's get those paddles up. Start here. Number 238. Number 296. Number 298. Thank you so much. We have number 299. Number 137, number 260, and number 261. Thank you very much. These are all at the $250 level. I see number 258, number 305, number 401, and number 141. We'll continue in the center of the room with number 220, number 251, number 151, and number 183 all the way in the back. I also see number 189. Thank you so much. Number 244. And in the very back corner, I see number 149, number 311. Thank you all. Number 194 and number 102. These are at the $250 level, our penultimate level. We've got a few more paddles up here. Number 127. Number 320, number 304, number 279, and number 242. That's not all. A couple left. Thank you for your patience. Number 240, number 125. Woo! Number 178. And right over there, I see number 309. Anybody else at the $250 level want to raise that paddle up high in the air? Yes, right here. Number 135 just joining us. And anybody else at the $250 level? Folks, that was incredible. Big round of applause for the generosity on display. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that donation. We do have one final level of donation, and tonight it's a special treat at our last level of giving for the evening. I'm going to let Brady explain this one. Brady, what is the $90 level all about?
Yeah, guys, as I told you guys earlier today, we have a special guest, my grandfather, Herb Tsuchiya. He is turning 90 in, geez, like less than a week. So please give him a round of applause. And again, for those of you who might not know him, he's one of the co-founders of the ACRS Annual Walk for Rice that was started over 30 years ago. Since then, Walk for Rice has raised over $1 million for the ACRS food banking. And again, as we said, his giving level is of $90 in honor of his 90th birthday. So also, if you guys don't mind helping me out, I did do choir in high school, but I can't sing that well. I need some help with a little happy birthday. So I'll start. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa Herb. Happy birthday to you.
Herb Tsuchiya, everybody. 1 week shy of 90. And not only that, folks, in honor of Herb and Bertha Long Tsuchiya and their vision for the food bank, their children and families have generously offered a challenge grant of $9,000. What that means is, if we can get 100 paddles at $90, they're gonna double it all. They're gonna match it, that's right. Now here's how it's gonna work. And this is true, if you've already given once, that's okay, you can give again. There's no rule against that. We would love 100% participation, especially at this level. $90 the cost of 3 lattes. So here's what we're gonna do. To save time, instead of calling out all the numbers, we're gonna send our volunteers through the room to collect your cards. You don't need them anymore, we'll recycle them for you. And when you give them to the volunteer, that is your $90 donation. So, again, we need at least 100 of these up. How many paddles can we get up at $90? Here come our volunteers to sweep the room and collect those cards. Each donation is $90 in honor of Herb. His birthday's coming up. It's our final level, final last chance to give. Even if you've already given at a higher level, this is your final chance. Here come those volunteers. They will take those cards from you. They'll recycle them. We'll get those numbers tabulated, and if we can get 100 of them, it's gonna get doubled. We're gonna double it up. Again, thanks to that very generous match from Herb and Bertha's children and families. So here you go, keep those cards up in the air. And for the rest of you, if you haven't raised them up yet, what are you waiting for? Just hand them right over to that volunteer. They'll tabulate your donation. I see one that's right over there in the corner there. See how easy it is, folks? In honor of Herb. And here they go, the volunteers coming around. And as they're collecting them, I want to just point out, for those of you who are watching at home right now, go ahead and show some love and raise a hand in the Facebook chat for everybody who raised a paddle. And also, we have, for Herb's level, this is a virtual one. We have a $1,000 donor from Diane Narasak. Thank you, Diane. Coming up big, $1,000 from our virtual audience. Thank you so much for that. By the way, especially for those of you watching at home, the opportunity to give is going to continue well beyond tonight's gala. So the giving link and text is going to be on your screens and active for a whole week. So tell all of your friends and family to tune in and donate. Anybody else want to raise their paddle and donate at the $90 level? Is that it? If there was a level that we did not call out, then upon exit at checkout, you can make your customizable donation. Again, tell all your friends and family to tune in as well on the link. And with that, can we get a huge round of applause to everybody who donated tonight? Won a live item, donated in the Raise the Paddle. Our virtual audience, thank you so much. You made a huge difference. We're going to have a total a little bit later tonight. Brady, I'm going to pass it back over to you.
Well, again, thank you, everybody. Thank you for your generous donations, and thank you, Ron. Now, again, next year marks ACRS's 50th anniversary. As we look to the future, we celebrate and reflect on the profound legacy of our co-founder, Tony Ishisaka. Tony was born in 1944. Yeah, give it a round for Tony, please. Tony was born in 1944 at the Grenada War Relocation Center, a Japanese-American internment camp in Colorado. His childhood experience shaped his sense of justice throughout his life and inspired him to co-found ACRS almost 50 years ago. Tony was a beloved and longtime associate professor in the UW School of Social Work for 37 years. He was renowned for his love of teaching and mentored countless students who would become leaders in their fields. Many program directors at ACRS were students and mentees of Tony. He developed innovative training programs that enhanced the skills of social workers serving Southeast Asian refugees. And he helped create the School of Social Work's first service learning opportunities with communities of color in the Seattle area. Tony dedicated himself to addressing the systemic problems plaguing communities of color and inspired many students and those around him to follow in his footsteps. Now, we are honored to have Tony's family join us this evening. Speaking on their behalf is his daughter, assistant manager editor for diversity and inclusion, and a social justice reporter for the Seattle Times, Naomi Ishisaka.
Thank you so much, Brady. And I also want to introduce my sister, Toshia, and my niece, who, for some of you who haven't seen her in a few years, is very tall. This is Evelyn. We're really happy to be here. Thank you so much. So first we want to say thank you to Michael and Lisa and Marianne and Martha for having us here today, and for all that you do for our communities every day. It's wonderful to see so many familiar faces here in person. Although at first I was like, wow, this is a lot of people in one place, but this is beautiful. It's just wonderful to be here. And as a lonely print journalist, it's really hard to follow Michelle and Brady, but I'm gonna do my best. We are honored to be here to talk about our dad and Evie's grandpa. ACRS was such an important part of my dad's and our lives, and is such a pivotal part of our community. Another huge part was his 30+ years teaching at the UW School of Social Work. One constant throughout both was the belief he had that we could make the world that we want to see. For him, social justice was something that you live all the time, not just something you do on occasion. He taught us that it's not enough to try to work around the lack of culturally appropriate services for our communities. When we see the need and know our communities deserve care and attention, we must take action. His definition of community was broad, as those of you who know him know. While a lot of focus is rightfully on the Asian American community, he was just as passionate about ensuring other communities of color and other marginalized communities were given the care and respect that they deserve as well. Our dad believed that if there aren't institutions that serve our community's needs, then we need to create them. And ACRS is such a powerful example of that philosophy. And on the academic front, if research is not being done to understand how marginalized communities are impacted differently, you can teach the next generation, many of you who are in this room, of researchers so that the scholarship can be more complete and accurate. It might not be easy or quick, but after doing so, you might look back nearly 50 years later and see the legacy you've created for future generations. While people know our dad most as an academic or scholar, the things I remember most about him are not his intellectual or academic achievements. It was his irreverent sense of humor, his appreciation for the absurd, the love of all folkways, music, food, and language. He didn't respect pretense or need accolades, but he had endless curiosity about the world and about people, and he instilled that in us as well. As his former student, Hee-Kyung Kang, said after he died, and she's here tonight, when he came back from a 3-month sabbatical to Japan, people from professors to custodians lined up to talk to him at the UW on topics as disparate as post-traumatic stress disorder and how to care for Korean dogwood trees, which sounds like him. The moments I treasure most are the feasts he would cook up for his students, the community and staff of ACRS and others. He loved making people feel at home and cooking twice as much food as he could possibly ever need. He would be so thrilled to see how ACRS is continuing to thrive and continuing to fulfill its critical mission. And we are so grateful to support, in a small way, this work going forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naomi, for sharing your heartfelt and inspiring words. And now I'd like to introduce us to our last speaker for tonight, who has some important words to share about the power of community and each one of us for the future. Please welcome ACRS Executive Director Michael Byun.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. After 2+ years, it's really amazing and wonderful to see you all here in person. And for those folks at home joining us via Zoom or Facebook, we feel your warmth and heart right here in this room with us, as if you are here. So thank you for making time. Wow, what an incredible program. Would you agree? Deep gratitude to our volunteers, our staff, and our board members, for without them, this would not have been possible. And a sincere appreciation to Brady for being our MC for this evening. And thank you to Michelle Lee, who took her own personal story of experiencing hate and turning it into a movement to combat hate and bias all across this country. And we are so appreciative of the work that you're doing with others. And to the, sorry, I should pause so that we can all acknowledge. And to the Ishisaka family, Evie and Naomi and Toshie, so grateful that you spent time with us tonight to share the stories of your father, but most importantly, sharing your father with our community for so many years. His commitment to social justice and care for community continue to be seen and felt by many social workers here today, in the field today. In addition to celebrating tonight our 49th anniversary in person, we have been wonderfully offered an opportunity to celebrate Herb Tsuchiya and his 90th birthday. And I want to just thank Herb and his family. I know that Bertha, your late wife, and your late partner in crime, Sam Matsui, are also here too, and we want to honor and remember them too. So as we close out this gala, I want to take an opportunity to just share a little bit of self-reflection and thinking about the next year's 50th anniversary. I'd like to take a moment by sharing a few thoughts that will help to ground us as we move forward. One, we've learned a great deal these many years, and over the past few years, I think we've gotten greater clarity about what's important. And what's important is relationships. Relationships are important, and the quality, the depth, and the intention around building relationships within our organization and throughout our community is fundamental to fully live out our social justice mission. It is that care, that compassion for one another, which is what we want to achieve. Second, our community confronts bigotry, injustice, and systems that just don't work for us. And the pandemic has brought those issues to the forefront. But our community, the people, the groups, both informal and formal, along with ACRS, have responded with urgency, creativity, and heart to meet the most critical needs of our community. And lastly, when we do the very hard and difficult but necessary work, community work, to address racism, and specifically Black racism, we are then able to address all forms of oppression to make this world a better place for everyone. All of these learnings really deepens the organization's social justice work with community, and it will be truly exciting to take stock, celebrate, and to prepare for the next 50 years, next year in 2023. And with that, I want to thank you all for taking time to join us this evening. Please drive home safely, get to your place safely, and we will see you back here next year. Take care, everyone.
Oh, but that's not quite all, Michael. That is not quite the end of it yet. Yes, you got it. Come on up here, Brady. Yes, one more hand for Michael. So we are so close to being freed here to look around the museum. But first, we have important business to get to. First, do you have a quote to share with us?
Yes, yeah, thank you, Michael, again. Give a round of applause for Michael, please, our executive director. Exactly, we're reminded of a quote by activist Yuri Kochiyama that, we are all part of one another. So definitely take that in as you reflect on tonight's event. And again, your generosity tonight as well helps fuel ACRS's vital services and will continue to touch the lives of thousands in the future.
And there's more donations to come because as I said, we're going to keep the link active for a week online. So share this with all of your friends and families. And if you work for a company that's here in the room or virtual, if you work for a company that corporately matches charitable donations, and you know who you are, please talk to your employer on Monday to make sure you can double or triple up your donation tonight. Well, so that means there is more to come as far as donations, but we did come up with a total tonight. We were trying to raise collectively $325,000 entirely. Well, I don't know. The amount that we actually did raise was not $325,000. It was $384,316. You did that. Thank you. ACRS thanks you. Big round of applause for yourselves. Pat on your back. That's you guys, 384, blowing it out of the water. Super excited.
Exactly, on behalf of the ACRS staff and the clients they serve, thank you for joining us this evening. And folks in the room, we do have one more message for you in just a couple minutes, so hang tight. But for our online viewers, we just want to thank you again, and that concludes tonight's program. I'm Brady Wakayama. This is Ron Hippie. Thank you again, and have a great evening for our online folks. Thank you.